The next huge feature coming to Brawl Stars is the Pro Pass. Now, I'll tell you all about it, what you can get for free, and what you'll get if you tend to open up your wallet, like me. Not only that, but I've also got a lot of other detail on what's coming in the next update, like a huge change to gadget that will give you unlimited uses, as well as a possible Amber rework. So buckle up for this early sneak peek of the next Brawl Stars update. Now first off, let me tell you about the newest huge feature, the Pro Pass. Now this is going to work similarly to the Brawl Pass with a free and a paid version. Now we don't have all of the visuals yet, as this is a really early sneak peek, but I will be sure to show you absolutely everything coming in the update as soon as Supercell allows me to share it. So subscribe if you want all of the update info. So let me rip the band-aid off right now. The paid side of the Pro Pass is going to cost a hefty amount at $25. This pass, however, does last for 4 months long, so $6.25 a month. The real question is it going to be worth your money? Well, here's what you're going to get on both the free and the paid side. Now, as I'm telling you this, remember that all of these rewards are spread out over 4 months, not the normal season length that we're used to. For the free pass, if you finish it, you will get 34 rank drops, 34 star drops, 8 mythic star drops, 8 legendary star drops, 1 hypercharged star drop, 50 gems, and 6 pro tier skin upgrades. Yes, there is a new skin rarity, which I will show you here in a second, as well as you're going to get 3 to 4 more legendary star drops after completing the pass. It'll be the tail end rewards, just like now when you finish the Brawl Pass, you get star drops at the end. Well, for the Pro Pass, once you finish it, you get legendary star drops. I mean, of course, they're going to cost more, but yeah, that's what you get at the end, which is pretty cool. And Danny said that on average, he expects most normal players to get 3 to 4 legendary star drops at the tail rewards, which is pretty awesome. But before I tell you everything on the paid side of the Brawl Pass, I got to get paid too. So let me tell you about today's sponsor. Do you want to get the most out of Brawl Stars? If so, the all-new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is here to give you that and so much more. The S25 Ultra has been redesigned for 2025 and now you can reap the benefits. The display is now bigger than ever with the bezels slimmed down, giving you 6.9 inches of screen to see every pixel in perfect detail and immerse yourself in the game. But the changes didn't stop there, because the phone is now slimmer, lighter, and more comfortable for you to hold and feel. And it has an even larger cooling chamber now to keep your device nice and chilly and at peak performance, which is blazing now thanks to its Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, fully customized for Galaxy. This is the first 3nm processor in a Galaxy phone, and it unleashes its power. The graphics render smoother and faster, 120 Hz with its ray tracking performance seeing a 40% boost, and the ray traced graphics giving you those realistic shadows, lightings, and reflections. You are in for a treat. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is packed with huge features, from AI to improved hardware, and it's ready to take your gaming to the next level. You can find out all of the specs and features in the link below, so go check out the all-new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and see what it can do for you. Big thanks to Samsung for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so that's what you get on the free side, but if you do purchase the paid side of the pass, you will get, of course, everything on the free pass, plus an additional 5 pro tier skin upgrades, 600 gems, 11 pins, 2 sprays, 3 profile icons, and 5,000 coins. Now, the gems alone are worth that price of the pass, and to get the extra skin upgrades is very huge if you value that cool new upgradable skin. But for a $25 price, it's not going to be for everyone. And I mean, again, $25 is over 4 months, so $6.25 a month. But if you're already getting the Brawl Pass Plus, then that would mean you're spending just over $16 a month to get all of the goodies that you can get in the game. And that's not a small amount. The biggest thing that you would be missing out on for not spending that extra money would be the pro tier skin upgrades, which of course you can get a lot for free, but to get it to the max and make it look the coolest, yeah, you're gonna have to pay for it. And speaking of looking cool, the ranks have had a facelift as well. From Bronze to Pro League, they have all gotten a facelift. Now, personally, I like the backgrounds on the new styles. It's pretty cool, but I kind of preferred the old icons that we already have right now at the top, but I mean, that's just me. Now, one cool thing, though, is that these battle cards will no longer decay. So that means that if you reach like Mythic or Legendaries or Masters or even Pro League, you will have that battle card forever. It doesn't stay there for a season and then, oh, I got to get it again. That's going to be gone. You'll have it forever, which I really do like that. Progressing along the Pro Pass also works differently. Now, there will be 100 tiers to go through over the course of that 4-month season, 25 tiers per season. To move along the path, you either have to win ranked matches, go up in rank like from Diamond to Mythic, or by watching and interacting with Brawl Stars esports broadcasts. Now, it should be noted that you do not have to watch the broadcasts to finish the pass, but if you do, it will speed that up, and also they have their own cool rewards for interacting, so more free stuff. So how does the Pro Pass compare to the current ranked season that we have in the rewards that we get? If you're a current Masters player, you're only going to be getting a slight buff from the free pass, but if you're in the lower tiers, then it's going to be a significant buff for you. The reason why they did it like this was to hopefully get more people engaged with ranked mode and playing on this Pro Pass and engaging with esports. Okay, so what about this new skin rarity? Well, it's called the Pro Rarity. And while that's not the most creative name, what you can do with the skins absolutely is. This is the first upgradable skin in the game. This is how it's going to work. The first one of those that you pick up from the pass, you will get the base skin for the season. Now for this first season, the Pro Rarity skin will be for Colt because he clearly didn't have enough skins. Then, every time you collect a new upgrade, you'll unlock something new for these skins. Included in these upgrades are things like special attack effects at level 3, a new model at level 4, takedown effects at level 6, a new animated brawler card at level 7. At level 8, you get new spawn and respawn effects. Level 9, you get the hypercharge effect. And then for level 10 and level 11, you'll get a color variation of the skin or a chroma. So if you buy the Pro Pass, you'll unlock the skin and collect all 11 levels to max out that skin. If you get just the free one, you'll get part of the ways up there. It'll still look cool though. Now again, Supercell just gave us these drawings to show you right now, but again, I will be sure to show you every single level of that during the sneak peeks coming very soon. Now there are some other changes with ranked coming as well. First off, there's going to be a new rank called Pro Rank. This also means that there's going to be a Masters 1, 2, and 3. They're also tweaking the elo gain and loss so that if you're in Legendary League or higher, if you lose, you will lose more elo than you did before. Additionally, there will not be floor protection from Mythic and up. So let's say if you just passed Diamond 3 and you made it into Mythic and then you immediately lose, you can drop back down into Diamond. They've also tweaked the matchmaking so that it should be faster to find a game at lower ranks, but more restrictive at the higher end of the ranks. So if you're really going for the very top, you're going to be playing the very best players. Now for the reset at the end of the season, you'll no longer go all the way back to Bronze 1, but instead you're going to move down 6 minor ranks. So the grind won't be so long at the beginning and feeling kind of meaningless. For instance, if you were in Gold 3, at the end of the season, you would reset to Silver 1 instead of Bronze 1. Now there is one change that very well may affect you. Mythic and above will now require 12 brawlers at power 11 to play in. So if you have, 8, you won't be able to progress until you get at least 12 brawlers to power level 11. Now, while that could hurt a lot of players, there is something that will help you directly with that. They have another new feature where each season there are going to be 3 brawlers of the season that will be fully maxed out and available to use for everybody in ranked mode only. And they will count towards your number of brawlers that you have to have at power level 11 to continue on in the ranks. So in the Mythic scenario, if you had 9 brawlers at power level 11, but you needed the 12, well then those 3 free maxed out brawlers that you're going to be able to use will help put you over that limit and let you continue on in playing. They've also removed modifiers in ranked mode altogether. It's always going to be classic now. Now, a huge change that they made that they announced with this is that they have removed the number of gadgets that you can use. Gadgets now will have infinite uses, and that's not just in ranked mode, that's across the entire game. Instead, they're going to have a cooldown depending on how strong they are. So if Brawl Stars determine this gadget to be pretty weak, well then you could use it every 7 seconds. However, a really strong gadget, they might have a cooldown of say up to 30 seconds in between uses, but those uses will be unlimited. Well, it's limited to how long the game lasts, I guess. They're also going to be testing some new game modes in ranked mode, and the mode is going to rotate monthly. Now, the first of these new modes that they will be trying out is called Cleaning Duty. Basically, it's a reskinned version of Jellyfish, which I don't know why they picked that one. Kind of a weird one, honestly. But hey. Now, Danny mentioned that they are considering putting Brawl Hockey as the next new mode. but they still have some tweaks to do, so that's not official just yet. One more thing about the new rank system before we move on to some other juicy items is that they are changing rank drops a little by adding new things like skin upgrade items to these rank drops, as well as even Pro Pass XP speed ups to help you reach the end faster. So that's a lot for the new Pro Pass and rank system, but the update info does not stop there. First off, we now know for sure that Brawl Talk is coming on the 22nd, so it's about just a week away. I'm actually really excited for this update, and I can't wait to show you everything in it as soon as they show me. But until then, let's talk about some other things that we have found out about the next update. First off, we already know 6 of the hypercharges that are coming in the next update. Now, there actually might be even more than 6. I'll tell you in a second. Now, the ones we've seen so far are for Mandy, Bo, Meg, Lola, Mr. P, and we think Shade. Now, while we've seen the other brawlers with their actual hypercharge icon below the brawler in various social media, Shade was found out because, well, the bots in the game, they have all the cosmetics unlocked, and we've seen people report that they played a bot, and this bot ended up having a hypercharged Shade pin on their profile or on their actual battle screen as well. So, hypercharged Shade seems like that's a definite possibility. Now, of course, none of these hypercharges are 100% confirmed for sure, but I think that it's pretty certain that we will get these. However, I think there may even be more than these 6 coming. Now, in the roadmap for the year a while back, Frank said that they have a plan to have every brawler hypercharge done and released within just a few months from now. I think he said June. However, at the pace that they are currently going and taking into account new brawlers being released, they're not going to be able to just release 6 per update and get all of them done. So it's possible that we might get even more than 6 in this update. And I think that there's a good chance that there will be some special hypercharge stuff coming with this update, or perhaps a hypercharge themed update, as Marcio was seen on Drew's social wearing this red hypercharged shirt. Now, that's of course speculation, but it could happen. To further bolster this, we've seen a couple images in the Brawl Stars fan kit containing new profile icons that have a hypercharged theme that we've never actually seen them released. Now, of course, we're going to be getting some new brawlers, skins, and balance changes too. However, I have a feeling that we might get even more than that. I think that it's highly possible that we get a brawler or 2 rework. Now, perhaps you've seen the speculation that Amber was going to get a rework because of this mysterious clip that they had at the end of the Valentine's video on the official Brawl Stars channel, where she reloaded her ammo like really fast. And while that would be wild, I can actually just debunk this one right now. On the developer's build that we get access to for making sneak peeks, there's an option to disable AI in the game, and when you do this, the bots just stand still, as well as all brawlers have essentially infinite ammo. Yeah, compare that to the video on the Brawl channel, and yeah, that's exactly what happened, so it's not an Amber rework. Sorry to burst your bubble, it was just filmed in the developer's build with the AI turned off. However, I do think a rework of other brawlers is not out of the question. There are some brawlers in the game that have like really completely useless or vastly underused star powers, as well as some that just like everyone uses because it feels like it's part of the kit, and playing it without it just doesn't seem right. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those changed. Similar to what they did with Brock's ult Incendiary star power when they changed it to where the fire patch was on the ground and that was just part of his normal attack and not a star power. Now, on reworking star powers, I could see ones like Chester's sneak peek star power, kind of lame, or Grom's second star power, foot patrol. Does anybody actually use that? The only reason why I would see using them is that if you didn't have the other one. So yeah. Or even other things like Janet's star power that makes her shots charge faster. Everybody uses that one because playing Janet without that, it just does not feel good. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Janet's star power with a faster charge become a standard ability and they give her something else new. Now, on top of all of that, while the meta is pretty good in the game right now, we could use some balance changes. Things like buffing Doug or Ollie, or even another small one to Meeple, and maybe even Mo, because that guy just kind of fell off the cliff. But on the flip side, nerfing some brawlers like Juju, or tweaking the hypercharge rate of Lou and Rico, or maybe even slightly buffing Crow's hypercharge rate. I know, I'm biased, but it's hard to get Crow's hypercharge. You get like 1 a game, sometimes maybe, if the game lasts long enough. It could use a little buff. Now, of course, reworking star powers and balance changes are just at this point speculation, but I will have every single piece of info on the Brawl Stars update for you the second that I'm allowed to share it all, and this looks like it's going to be a massive, massive update, so subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready for big things coming to Brawl Stars.
Peace.